2025 Hiero Day. We're with none other than the architect of hip hop, Pete Rock.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing? This is your second year.
Yeah, and I'm had memories of the first year. It's like talking to him about it. Like, yo, it was lit last year. I enjoyed myself and had a lot of fun, and mingling with artists. It was dope.
So, we're hanging out with one of the legends of
fabulous
hip hop, Pete Rock. How has he inspired you in your career?
Well, Pete Rock has been an inspiration for me since Heavy D shouted him out. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
On Girls That Love Me, Pete Rock and CL Smooth on stage drinking Cisco. So we go back to 1989 with Pete, and the EP dropped. My best friend's mother used to run Electra, which was a record label that signed Pete Rock. So I had got the EP before it hit the streets, and I've been banging that shit. What was that? 26 years. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy,
when the EP came out, you know what I'm saying, and when the Mecca and the Soul Brother album came out, the LP came out. You know what I'm saying? Then we went into the main ingredient, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, we went into the Soul Survivor, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you missed one. You missed one.
Right.
You missed one. Mecca and the Soul Brother.
I said that first.
Oh, okay.
I said Mecca and the Soul Brother.
You
the
said,
first album,
you
the
said,
LP.
First album.
It's all sold out. Hold up. I said all sold out.
All right.
And then I said Mecca and the Soul Brother. Then I said the main ingredient.
Yes.
Which is literally my favorite album
Thank
by
you,
y'all.
thank you.
And then you can't even talk about it. Soul Survivor. I'm still number one. Come on now. So check this out.
Thank you, man.
I started breaking down my samples listening to Pete. So that's kind of how I got into production. You know what I'm saying? And then I've made beats along the way. And now my son is now doing the thing, and he's a hieroglyphics and helium artist named Legit. And I'm gonna definitely make sure that Legit and Pete Rock get together.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And also, hold up.
He's behind the scenes now, but back in the day, he rocked the mic too.
I keep sharp.
Gotta keep it sharp.
I keep chiseled. But anyway, what I want to say is, man, we also want to try to get Pete together with Souls of Mischief and Hieroglyphics. So that's something that I'm looking forward to putting together behind the scenes. So as Kim said, I do try to play my part in the back. But, at the same time, I am very influential when it comes to the hip-hop scene on the West Coast, Los Angeles, to the Bay Area. And like I said, I just want Pete to know that he's an inspiration to me. I know he's only a couple years older than me, but I did look up to Pete. I still look up to Pete. And, whenever Pete drops something, saying, like with his main man Amir, I'm always listening to that shit. I'm always adding to the playlist. And what I'm saying? And we will continue to do it from now to infinity.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful thing when other artists get inspired by one another. So Amir, we know you just dropped a song. Tell us a little bit about that, and then how has Pete Rock inspired you as an artist?
I'll take this. Oh, well, I think we from the same hood, right, Mount Vernon. So I think he's inspired me just from approach, everything detail. Paying attention to detail and staying sharp, right? It's like having a big brother that you playing basketball and he didn't realize you played basketball. He like, your brother nice. He like, man, well, that's my little brother. And one day he come to the court. He like, we might have some here. So over the years, he just grown me from over 10 years now. So I mean, he know me. I was in college and he saw me in college. I kind of
was nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So
wow. And so you saw him and was like, yo.
Yep. And I kept hearing about him. People kept telling me about him because before I even heard him rapping.
Okay.
And I was just like, yeah, okay. And one day I heard him and I was just like, hey.
Wow.
Call that kid up. Let's go. Let's meet up and figure this out.
Yeah. So then in a couple of years back, 21, 22 or something, I came to True Soul and doing a lot of traveling. We got a project now that we put out called 21 Grams.
Okay.
Worked his way in Soul. We got Dope Boy Soul loaded in the chamber and just other releases from True Soul. So yeah, just staying a student of the game. That's all.
So I know you've worked with tons of amazing artists, but when you are looking to get inspired, what are you listening to right now to inspire you? And what is that one artist or gem that maybe people would be surprised that you listen to?
I listen to like obscureness, things that people wouldn't even artists that people wouldn't even know from like different countries. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Who's your favorite right now? Or
I
when
like
you're trying.
I love the Brazilian genre
Okay.
of music. I like Poland jazz, like Polish jazz. I like,
Wow,
you know,
Polish
yeah,
jazz.
Europe, UK music, and Australian jazz. You know,
Okay.
I
So we're
listen.
gonna have to check out some Polish jazz.
Yeah,
See, you know, I think he's giving me some ingredients for some shit to sample right about now, Pete. I'm sorry, man, if I have to steal the groceries that you know, say
Hey.
the grocery list. Don't get mad at me, brother.
You know what, man?
Okay.
If people just kind of like dug deep, like I do, like you'll find the unbelievable things. Like you're like, oh my God! And you put the needle down, and you're like, wow, this is nobody knows about this. Like, let me, you know.
One last question before we let you go. What would you say to that young Pete Rock that you wish someone would have said to you about getting into this fabulous game called hip hop?
Lawyer up. End the story.
Okay.
In today's society in 2025, that's what you got to do. And you just got to stay sharp and know your business. You know, study the game. You know, read books. You know, and figure out what's yours.
Lawyer up, stay in the game, read books, and figure out what's yours. You've been on the go with the Kim Caldwell Show. We are at 2025 Hiero Day, and we're with some legends up in here.